Nick Pivetta. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
The 1-0. That's a little bit low.
He's been ranking in recent games, and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And he deals. That one fouled off. And here it comes. Swinging a foul straight back. In the air, center field. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Edgar Martinez.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive.
No, pero se quedó.
That one back there. Has the distance gone. His 14th of the year. It's 1-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? A really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One out, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Edgar Martinez. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill drifts towards it. Nabs it. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not
Win 9 para allá.
allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Carlos Delgado at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one off the mark. Now 1-2. And a pitch. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Out towards right center. That's well struck.
Para que sepa. Carlitos Delgado. Carlitos
He
Delgado.
flexes his power with that swing. His 24th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
ya.
He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
2 outs.
Hey, two.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Okay.
But now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Lugo, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one ripped. Way back there. And out of here.
Diantro.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay
Qué
fair,
fácil se
but
fue
on the
eso.
bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the
Todo el
base and scoop
temblaje
it
de...
up.
Zach Geloff in the
No se
box
viera
here.
mano.
Lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Out to short. Lindor on the first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs. Jarren Duran.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. 1 run across in the frame so far. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Rafael Devers.
That's a
First
ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That is the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Second inning set to go. Stepping in, Carlos Beltran.
Mírame.
Pavetta back to work. Wouldn't
That's a
chase
ball.
that time. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they can't get the out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it bangs off the monster. Beltran coming home. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Pudge Rodriguez.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
There's a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Gets him to chase after that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
They get him strikes he goes, and one away.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike.
That one is absolutely belted. Throws it in on the warning track. Tries to get back and see.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Allman stands in now and watches strike one. Looked like it was a little bit up. Correa at second with 2 down. And another ball.
1 strike.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at second. That's a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Roberto Clemente stands in for the Phillies. Right through there for a strike. Pivetta over to first. Allman gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
2 outs. And that's outside.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And that one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 4 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of the second. Here now the Red Sox DH. Tristan Casas.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. And a foul ball. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. The Phils leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. 1 left for the Red Sox, and they trail it 4-1.
Ya, tan rápido.
Back here at Fenway, on to the third inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edgar Martinez. Yeah, the right-hander back to work.
Aguántate esa
Line
línea.
drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Aguántate esa línea.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Carlos Delgado. He's already homered here in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offered in there for a strike.
No
No balls, 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch. That
One ball,
one misses.
2 strikes.
Ball 1.
Zurdo. Los zurdos para allá, para la derecha.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Left-hand batter waits. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a ground ball to first. Chrome
Doble no.
to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
That one hit to right. O'Neill puts it away, and that is that. Back here in Boston as we go to the last of the third. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Ball on there. He swings and fouls one off. That one drifts inside. The Red Sox trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. That to right. Clemente in position. Can't make the grab, and it drops. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. The throw in, passes third. He wants it all. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Yellow. Batting with one down, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's outside. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to it.
Yoshida in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Here's some real power at the plate. Carlos Beltran. And a pitch. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. And it's off the green monster. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So man aboard, and here comes Carlos Correa. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Fastball for a strike.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Good eye in that spot.
Right through there for a strike. Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Man at second. That's hard hit in the line. O'Neill makes the grab, run away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now for the Phillies, Pudge Rodriguez. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a strike. Righty to the plate. And another ball. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. A gigantic blast. His 14th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
Lindor. Down the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The shortstop takes the ball. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. O'Neill makes the grab for the second out. Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. They pitch out. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, they did everything they could to try to prevent that steal. They throw the pitch out, but just great speed on the base paths. That's a pretty nice stolen base.
Man on second, 2 down. That clips the corner. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And delivers outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
2 outs. Just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and fires. And that one hammered. That's back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Another homer. His second home run of the game.
El país de los,
That's their 4th home run
el
of the
país de
game.
los Red
They
Sox.
can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nick Pivetta gives
Sácalo,
way. We'll be
Alectora,
back with our
sácalo.
first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Pitching change here, Isaiah Campbell.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Martinez in the box with 2 gone.
1-1.
And takes a look at a called strike. That misses, and that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed.
Ripped back to the mound, and that got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. The round trippers in this. Lugo back to work. 0-1. Devers, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he's been quite a threat lately with 6 homers in his last 10 games. And Devers hits that one. Clemente makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now batting Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brunansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's down and in.
Neptuno. La G culo. Va Neptuno. Bam. La C culo.
Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Red Sox. The first baseman, CJ.
And here is CJ Crone. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right down the chute, and that's strike 1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Picks up strikeout number 7. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it's still 8-2. All set for the start of the inning, and the batter now, Juan Gonzalez. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Carlos Beltran stands in for the Phillies. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. He was late there. Strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
The wind of the pitch.
1
Wouldn't
ball,
chase that
2
time.
strikes.
One down, base is empty. Way inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it hits off the monster. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Safe at third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the day.
All over that one right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Now Correa up to hit.
That's
That
a ball.
one missed.
Counts 1-0.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about
Wow,
it
wow,
as they
wow.
add on more.
Carlito Correa. Para que
And they throw a pair on the
sepa.
board. It's 10-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. First
Ball 1,
pitch,
no
not
strike.
close. Two runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch is outside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And another ball.
I got 3-0.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's carrying into the monster seats and gone. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 11-2.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Lucas Litke. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And now it's Frankie Lindor, 1 for 2. That's outside, and that's ball 1. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Punch out there, 2 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Allman stands in now and watches strike 1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, flipped into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Clemente in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one almost got him. Man at second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. Round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last half of the 5th coming up.